40 as a coefficient of the x is a lot larger than 1. So we're going to have to split the factor. Let's populate this. And we can put our x's in the middle here because we know we're going to need them. Then we're going to find out what our factor is. 40 times 9, 9 times 0 is 0, and 9 times 4 is 360. We are going to be glad we know our divisibility rules. 1 and 360, 2 and 180. 3 works. 3 plus 6 is 9, so 3 works. 3 goes into 3 once, 3 goes into 6 twice, 3 goes into 0 0 times. 4 also works. 4 times 90. 5 works. It ends in a 0. 5 times 72. 6 works. That would be 60. 7 doesn't work. 8. Nope. 9 works. That is 40. That was our factoring here. 10 works. 10 times 36. 11, no. 12 works. 12 goes into 36 30 times. 13, no, that would be 3 times 13 is 39. 14 does not work, and 15 does. 15 goes into 36 twice with 6 left over, and that would be 4. 24. 18, 16 doesn't work. 17, 18, I believe 18 works. 18 goes into 36 2 times. 20. That's 20. 19 doesn't work, and here we have overlapped at 20. Okay, so now of these factors, we're looking for a pair of factors that either adds or subtracts to 18. So let's scan our list. Those are pretty high. No. 18. Here we have 46 or 26. We're closing in on it. 30 take away 12 is 18. Two and 1. So 18 is what we need. So our factors then, we're going to use a 12 and a 30. So 12 and 30. I'm not sure that these are in the right spots, though. It might be the 30 goes over here. We'll have to pay attention as we work through our problem. Our signs, the last sign here through multiplication is negative. So one has to be negative, one has to be positive. That's the only way you can get a multiplied negative number. We also need a negative number here. So through addition and subtraction, our largest number has to be negative if we're going to make the 18 finally be negative. So our largest number, the 30, would have to be negative, and the 12 positive. So I've thought it through as much as I can without actually factoring it. I won't know. But we're on that factoring step. So here's our greatest common factor. Let's see what happens. Taking our 40 and the 12, I can see we've got 4 is a factor. So let's try 4x, because we have x's in both terms. So 4x times, that would be 10 plus 10x plus 3, because 3 times 4 is 12. And on this one, we could take out a 3. From here, we could take out negative 3, because both of those are negatives. Negative 3, and that would be 10x plus 3. Because negative 3 divided by a negative 3 goes into negative 9 3 times. So that was the right order. We got what we needed. So this matches. That's one of the factors. And the other factor is the combination of what we took out. 4x minus 3. This is our answer, we hope. Let's FOIL it back. 4x times 10x is 40x squared. So far, so good. Then we're going to go over here. 4x times 3 is a positive 12x. We're done with this factor. Let's go under now. Negative 3 times 10 is 30, a negative 30x. And sweeping over here, we have a negative 9. Negative 9. This is harder to subtract when it's like this. Maybe you'd need a little side problem. 8 and 1. So we have an 18x. The larger numeral is 30. We're going to copy its sign. And this is just a copy job. 40x squared minus 18x minus 9. Good, that checks. These were the factors of 40x squared minus 18x minus 9. Splitting the factor.